Who's you? And welcome to the portion of this professional development about Google Slides. Google Slides is similar in nature to Microsoft's PowerPoint product. It just doesn't have quite the same number of features. It's something that we were told they are slowly closing the gap on. But this tutorial is to get you started and be able to use it in your own classroom. First thing I want to do is I need to get to my Google Drive. So I click on Apps and Google Drive. You'll notice in the upper right-hand corner that it's my personal account at home because I have this product called Snagit that allows me to take what I'm saying and turn it into a YouTube video. And you can see that I've been practicing with this morning. So let's go into a new one. You go down to Google Slides. Now it has to open, which takes a minute. I do have a lot of things open as I've been playing around with this today and getting a good presentation. Once I get a chance, I can start changing the title, and I'm going to call this Google for you. And if I hadn't put a title up there, it would have taken it from here. So I want a theme. Let's go with this one. Why not? So it says here, Google for you. August 2016. And I now have my first slide. If I want to add a slide, I go over by the plus and I can start changing the layout. I can put my section, title, and description, captions. You'll notice these are a lot alike to what you would find with PowerPoint. So title and body. I'm going to be very original and call this page 2. Now we can start playing with some of the formats here. We have a lot of tools at the top. You can see we can add a table, and I can go 2 by 2 if I want to put a schedule here. So if just making up some times, math, say if it's 11:45 to 1 p.m. Then I could go science, 1 to 2 p.m. So very easy to use. If I tab one further, just like in Microsoft Word, it goes on to the next thing. Say I don't want to keep this anymore. I will hit this back button. This is similar to Word again. And suddenly I don't have it. Now let's say I want to insert an image instead. So I'll click an image. And it gives me a choice. I could upload one if I've already taken it. I could take a snapshot. I could use a computer's URLs. I could take from an album of mine. I can go from Google Drive, or I could search. And I decided I'll search for polar bears. What a better topic than going through in the month of August to think about the cold weather. And now I have several choices here. I'm going to pick that one. It's cute. Sue me. So now I have this image. Just like in others, I can change the size by just clicking at these boxes and make it a little bit smaller this way. I could center it. And say I want to insert something over it, like word art. Searching. Apologize for my typing skills today. Searching for a Coca-Cola. Suddenly, this is going to be right there. And I can move it down. And suddenly now I have a cute little meme. And we all know our students love memes. Say I change my mind again. I can move it back there using the back. Nope, I like it this way. I go there. So let's add another slide. And it's going to add the same type. And say I want to add a chart. Let's go to the bar chart, interesting chart. I didn't create this chart. It just happened that we have points scored. Just shows how easy it is to put in a chart. Let's go with another one. Say I want to go in and add a video. So it's going to bring up, I can search in for a YouTube URL. And I happen to already have one set up. Apparently it doesn't agree with me here. So I'm going to cheat for just a second and take the one I already have saved. And I'm going to replace this one here. Oh, you got to use the URL. My fault. I'm still becoming better at it as we go. So I want to select this video. Apparently it no longer exists. I'm not sure why. I'm the owner of it, but that's how you would do it. Say I change my mind because this is not working for me, and now I want to get rid of this slide just with the delete slide. Say I want to go back here and I want to create and add an animation to it. Select an object to animate. Fade in on click. And now when I do this presentation, I click once and suddenly I have my cute little polar bears. Now you may notice there is no save button because when you're using Google Drive, it automatically saves it. The moment I click anything, it's saved for you. And I encourage you to spend some time playing around with this. Some final things, transitions, those themes we saw. You could change the layouts. You can change background. If you want to change the colors, say suddenly I'm feeling in the mood for purple. And I like it. Click done. May not want to go with that with the red page 2. So now I'm going to change the color here of the text. And let's say that apparently we become Viking fans. We know that wouldn't happen. And we have a new color. This has been a presentation about Google Slides. If you have any questions, see any one of us that have been presenting today. And I strongly encourage you to play around with it on your own. Thank you and have a great rest of your PD.